Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You're listening to the What It Do podcast.
Let me just put it on mute.
How's the main camera or the
one that has audio?
the wide good?
I don't see you.
Shit. It actually looks kind of crooked.
Yeah, it was a little. There you go.
Pow, pow, pow.
Pow, pow.
Good.
What episode is this? 107?
107.
Okay.
In part.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. Welcome back to an episode of the What It Do podcast. Gatlin, thank you for coming back on, man.
What it do?
We got a treat for everybody, huh?
It's good to be back.
Oh, yeah.
Gatlin.
Gatlin's back,
Gatlin's
man.
a treat.
He's a whole personality.
Well, I knew
dressed
you
up for
boys
us.
couldn't make it 30 episodes without me. Just 28.
Yeah, fiending for you to come back. So how's everything been going, man?
Bro, you know, I'm not even going to lie. Your boy, it's been a challenging year so far, but we're getting back to it. This past month, I've really kind of been focusing on the grind and everything like that. But yeah, dude, it's good to be back. I told you guys off the air that I'm kind of dialed in to start doing as much of the stand-up and the content as possible in the next couple months. So we'll see how it goes.
Shit, that's badass. So you got this. What's the newest? I guess the soonest one you got coming up.
So I actually have one on Saturday. I don't have a poster. I don't even know exactly what time it starts, not to sound unprepared. I'm working with Tank, Tankeray, last name. She's awesome. She's hilarious. I did a show with her a few months ago. She booked me. I'm at Lionheart Yoga Studio on Saturday.
Where's that?
Downtown. I think it's in the basement is what I'm assuming. I don't know. Are people going to be doing like downward dog while I'm talking?
Go,
Dude,
Maybe.
that'd be a good yoga session right there, man.
If they're
listen to his voice while you're doing yoga.
Yeah,
Damn.
well, I'm going to be like, I don't know much about yoga, but like the pants. Been folding bitches up for years, you know what I'm saying? So, but no, I'm at Lionheart Yoga Studio but I don't think this will be out by this Saturday, right?
No,
So,
Tuesday.
Well,
But-
it was this past Saturday. And this Saturday, for podcast listeners, I'll be at Lily's Pizza. So that's on the 22nd. I'm going to be there with some great guys. Matt Lucero, of course. Greg Duran, Ryan Dale. I'm trying to get my buddy. I haven't even talked to Matt yet. So if Matt's hearing this, just know I'm talking about it before I'm calling you. I'm calling him tomorrow. I got a buddy. His name is Caleb Cortillo. He's from the Bronx. He's out of New York. He's coming to town. We went to high school together, actually. He moved from New York to here for high school. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wow.
I assume it was like some sort of like reverse Fresh Prince situation. Like you go from like the slums in Philly to Bel Air, but instead it's like he went from like getting a bacon, egg, and cheese to getting like a bacon, egg, and cheese on Texas toast here.
That's crazy.
You know?
From the Big Apple to the sheep capital of
I
the
know.
world, right?
Sheep fuckers.
Listen, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Listen, this is West Texas. The men are men and the sheep are scared. What's the other one? Most bars got a sign that says, "This bud's for you." Around here, they got a sign that says, "This U's for bud." See, a ewe is a female sheep for the uninformed.
I did.
Yeah.
For the layman?
Yeah.
For the layman?
That went right over my head then. I was like,
Like, the you? What?
No, but so I'm trying to get my buddy from New York. He's actually in town. I just got off the phone with him on my way up here, actually. Gonna try to get him booked, but it's gonna be a lot of local comics and karaoke afterwards, I believe. So if you want to see, I have 2 karaoke songs, and one of them is Ice Ice Baby. I know all the fucking words. I know the third verse. Don't even fucking try me. And then I do Pink Pony Club, but I scream it. So it's like, Pink Pony Club. And I, dude.
Oh, wow.
It's like Punk Pony Club.
God damn.
At that point.
This is this weekend?
Next
weekend.
This weekend, the 22nd. Whatever day. The future is volatile.
So this is in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah. What's going on this Saturday though? I'm kind of curious. So
I'm at Lionheart Yoga Studio.
Lionheart Yoga Studio.
Yeah, I'm doing
In the
20
basement.
minutes.
In the basement.
But doing what? But what, like, what are you gonna do though? You're gonna do yoga?
No, I might. Dude, listen, there's about as much a chance of me doing yoga as there is of me like juggling. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go up there. So I'm working on. I think I'm finally trying to like define my style. So I've stopped like trying to write like quick in and out. Like I have a few like in and out jokes. I wrote a couple one-liners. I'll tell you a funny story about me being a dick.
Let's hear it.
About some one-liners.
Like to hear. Here it goes.
But I like I'm gonna start doing more like long form stories. So
Okay.
I think my best material is some of the just funny fucking stories from my life. I'm gonna tell you guys one later. We're gonna workshop it. So if you hear this, just know I will either be saying it at the Lily's Pizza on the 22nd. Word to Lily's Pizza. They got the Rojos and all that shit.
The Nanjos.
Nanjo.
Shout out.
Fuck.
We had Fernando on.
Rondo.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we
had
did,
him
man.
on about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. No, dude, I used to live next door to Lily's Pizza, and I would go get me a pound of wings way more often than I'd like to. Shout out to me. I dressed as slutty as I possibly could. This is my tight clothes.
Let me see. You got to stand up. Show us. We're on camera now, so.
Dude,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I got my ass
right.
tattoo.
Oh,
Hell yeah. He's got his Astro tattoo.
I got
That's
my ass
right.
tattoo.
oh, wow.
He's got his hoochie daddy shorts on.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
There you go.
Shit.
No, so
All you need is some New Balance to go with that.
dude, no New Balances. I will fight till the end to wear Vans shoes until I'm like a 50-year-old man.
There you go.
So
You like what you like.
boys. I want to start the show by saying I fucked up last time I was on here.
Let's hear it.
I got in trouble, and I also like 10 minutes ago thought of a funny thing to do with this. So this is going to be great. Last time, first off, I have the best roommates in the entire world. You know how most people are like, oh, my roommate, he's such a slob. Oh, my roommate, he's so annoying. Oh, my roommate, he doesn't pay his bills on time. I'm that roommate. My roommates are all delightful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like every house has one, and I'm it. So I just have great roommates.
Yeah.
While they have to deal with me. And last time I came on, I talked about Hugo. Shout out to Hugo, my boy. You rang. Shout out to Peanut Butter Bailey. Bailey talked about watching Friday Night Lights with her, and at the end they lose, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Just wrote the fucking movie for it. That's hilarious.
The last time I was on here, I talked about 2/3 of my roommates. I have a third roommate,
Oh, shit.
and I did not mention her, and she was pissed because I was like, "Hey, listen to my podcast. You know, show some support." Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Didn't even cross my mind. Well, obviously, Claudia. I'm sorry. Shout out to Claudia. I want her to make me a meatloaf so bad. I'm always like, Claudia, meet me a loaf.
Did she decide I'm not going to make you meatloafs because you didn't?
No, dude, I don't know what
mention
it
it
is
at all?
I don't know what I have to do at this point to get this meatloaf because I've been trying. I lived. We were like next door neighbors for like a year. Then we were roommates for a little while, and then I moved out, and then I moved back in. So we're on like 2 years of me trying to get her to meet me a loaf.
Okay. That's
Claudia, meet me a loaf. Now,
Claudia, make him a meatloaf.
this
Invite us over.
This
We'd like to
man's
have
in
meatloaf
need.
too.
He's in need.
I love meatloaf, dude. I never
Onions? Do you like onions in your meatloaf?
buddy. I like it all, dude.
Just put it in there.
Just put it in there.
Yeah, just
Loaf
pause. No, yeah, loaf that meat, damn it. So, fun fact about meatloaf. I'd never had a meatloaf until I was a grown man.
Oh, my
What?
God.
I was like 17 or 18. This girl that I went to school with, that I was trying to fuck. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it was weird because most of the time I imported the girls, like in high school. I went to Lakeview, so I tried to I was like, I can't get any of these girls to like know me. I gotta go like spit game on MySpace.
Got to go across town.
Yeah, I gotta go across town. You
Get them
know,
hoes at Central.
Got to go out of town. Go to the.
them bitches with satellite TV.
You got to hit up the farm towns around tonight.
Yeah, girls that have car insurance. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I got you.
He said, ooh.
Got a full tank of gas. Once you're not showing up to the gas station, they're like, hey, Yeah, it's about to hit $20. You want to turn it off? I was like, no, let it fill up. Oh, you rich.
Ooh, she got money. No, there was this girl I went to school with, and she hit me up one night, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to come over? We watch like a movie, and my mom's making dinner." And I was like, "Yeah." First off, you had me at free food. You know. Second off, like, yes, I'm coming. But she was like, "Oh, I'm making meatloaf," and I like told her, I was like, "Yo, I've never even had meatloaf," and they were like shook. So they make me the plate, meatloaf, green beans, mashed potatoes, and I took one bite, and I was like, the room starts spinning. I'm like, what? I remember I went home. I was like, Mom, what the fuck, dude? Do you not love me?
How come you never made me meatloaf?
Holding out.
How come you never made me meatloaf?
Who's the one that really made the meatloaf? Was it the girl or was it her mom?
It was her mom.
Oh, I would have tried to fuck her mom. Bro, making me meatloaf.
And her mom was shaped right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was like
mom.
a 5'3"
Stifler's mom?
Latina.
Who did you say?
Timmy.
Timmy's
mom.
Dude, she had one of them asses like old Mexican ladies get that you could just like set like a 2-liter soda on while she's standing there. I was like, God, just stand on it. You know what I mean? But I remember going home and being like, Mom, do you not love? And then ever since then, I've like made it a point to be like, I fuck with meatloaf. But I had this idea coming up because talking about the meatloaf, I want Claudia to make it, and this might blow it for me. And feel free to not to.
You got points. You got brownie points.
How funny would it be if I got you guys to just bleep out every time I said Claudia on the podcast? Like, you're just like, beep. Every time I'm like, yeah, you know my other roommate, beep. Like, I talked about her, but I still didn't say her name. You know what I mean? I get to, you have your cake and you eat it too.
That would be hilarious.
Just leave one.
You got to show me.
Just leave one, Claudia, and bleep out all the other ones.
Bleep out all the other ones.
It's a process, but we can get it
Trick her.
done.
Tiffany, I'm not trying to make you work extra hard, but also get to work. You know what I'm saying?
On it.
Let's make it happen.
That's funny.
Oh, guys. I'm so excited to be back. I'm so glad that you guys had me back. Hold on, it's Modelo time, foo.
Modelo
time.
And Shiner time.
There you go.
White boy.
It's proper beer.
It's like, dude, you ever been to Shiner, Texas? Mm-mm. It's just that factory and then like a whole lot of like depressing buildings.
That's it. Yeah.
It's
like a fucking ghost town.
Their football team was like really good a few years ago, and they have like the Shiner logo on their helmets.
Oh, that's badass.
Like, it's like
they're all drunk.
I'm
and
sure
shit.
Shiner. I'm sure Shiner took the logo from the school.
Oh, the school, probably.
Maybe. I'm not. Listen, don't quote me on this. I'm not an expert.
Fuck yeah. Could you imagine, bro? That'd be badass, right? To run the whole city water and it's all fucking beer.
It's all beer.
Like Brondo.
The side of their helmets, they can just pop the top. Like,
Hell yeah, they got little bottle openers on the side.
It gives you the nutrients you need.
They don't have Gatorade. They just dump Shiner on the coaches.
Shiner.
Oh, my
Fuck,
God.
dude. I want to. That's the school I
That's
want to
a
go
fucking
to.
school right there.
Fuck yeah.
Moving to Shiner.
And I'm pretty sure it's purple is their school colors. Like,
Really?
I watched them at like the state championship just dominate. Like,
What
I
are
want to
they
say
clo- what are they
2 years
close to?
ago, but it's probably been 10. They're over by
Houston?
Where's the Bluebell factory? Brenham? I think they're by
That's outside
Brenham.
of Houston. Yeah, it's outside of Houston. I know what you're talking about.
No idea where that's at.
The Bluebell factory, dude. I drove by during the listeria outbreak. It was so depressing. Everybody there was just like
You're
depressed.
you
and, like,
went there to find out what the fucking problem was?
No, dude, I was like, everybody's
What's
just
going on here?
It's like Portland, where all the like fentanyl people are like having withdrawals in the streets. They're having that over mint chocolate chip.
That's fucking hilarious.
Like,
Hell yeah.
just withdrawals. They're over there like giving them,
I need more.
instead of Suboxone, it's like Blue Bunny, like Bunny Tracks ice cream, and they're like, this will just wean you off, you know?
That's hilarious. It's between San Antonio and Houston,
Okay.
right? Smack in the middle.
Right in the middle.
I did not know fucking Bluebell was in Texas.
What?
I did not know that. How did I know
That means
that?
I drive right through there all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oscar knows a lot of facts.
I'm blow your
about
mind
that.
too. You know what else was started in Texas? Whataburger. Dumbass. What do you mean you didn't know Bluebell's from Texas?
I was like, Bluebell from Texas. What the fuck?
He's like, next thing you're gonna tell me is Texas is a state.
I thought it was on
How many
its own.
Texas can you fit inside of Texas?
Dude,
3.
3.
Yeah, I held up 3.
fucking A,
God
dude.
damn it.
Dude, this state just gets crazy. Like, going either direction, it just gets so fucking crazy. And I'm about to start trying to travel I found places to stay. Shout out to my cousin in San Antonio. Because here's the thing. If there's one thing you need to know about me, I'm cheap. Like, I am I'm not going to go out of town to go do like open mics and try to meet people and try to network and ball out. Like, it's not going to be a vacation. Like, even my vacation sucks. Shout out to my ex-girlfriends back in the day, dude. I took one. I found on
got me right there.
we went to like an Airbnb and just ate mushrooms one time for like a vacation. It was a good time. Good trip.
Hell yeah.
Whatever. We were in downtown Austin. There was bars playing music across the street. There was like bars and people like everywhere. And I was like, we're not leaving.
You're just like a permanent smile the whole time.
Like we can get in the hand. I watched the College World Series like final game on a shit ton of mushrooms. Felt like I was part of the team. Like I was a Mississippi State Bulldog.
Yeah. Tell you, you don't have to drive all the way.
Put me in, coach.
Do that. She can do it at home. Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
That's badass, man. They get to travel, fucking tell your jokes. God damn it! Why didn't I ever get? Oh, I'm not funny. That's right.
No, you're pretty funny.
No,
you
funny looking.
Funny looking.
Didn't know Texas Bluebell, you dumbass.
You've got where you what is it? Where you God damn, where you can talk like
the voice impression?
Impersonations.
Oh, dude, give me one.
He's got that shit down.
Yeah, I can't even put on the spot though.
He can do Japanese. He can do Irish. He can do German.
Do Barack Obama right now.
I can't do Barack
Obama.
What's up, bro? No.
He's ordering extra fire sauce at Taco Bell. That's what I want.
Go to take those drones, ball.
Yeah.
Okay, Barack Obama Japanese version.
Oh, and then the Barack Obama. Oh, get the drop of measles on everybody.
The opinions, views, and impressions expressed on this podcast are not supported by Gatlin Sanders.
No, they're not.
No, dude, I will get like I was trying to explain to my family about getting canceled. Because I had to tell them, you know, I recently was on Matt Contreras' podcast, and he posted a video of us doing stand-up, and mine was a little racy. It is a little...
Kind of racy?
Racy. A little blue, if you will. I don't want to sum it up in so many words, but it was about me fucking a sheep and then my buddy trying to get fucked by me.
That's hot. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Hey, isn't that a fucking plot from like The Hangover? I came in you came on the floor.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. But shout out to Matt, man, for letting you do that and putting it out there.
Shout out to Matt Lucero. Shout out to Ryan Dale. He was a good sport. Not really. I could tell he was just not happy. But he got off easy because if you actually listen to the podcast, about halfway through, I called one of the other guys a trans fat. And I'm like, I thought we banned trans fats. And he is a full-grown man. I was like, you just got gatted. He was like, you're about to get Gregged. I'm just going to punch you in the face. Shout out to Greg. No, but I think it's funny whenever like shit like that happens and I have to like preface with my family like, yo, you can watch it.
But you got to
understand.
You cannot bitch about what I say.
Yeah.
You know,
that's hilarious. It's comedy.
They're worried that I'm going to get canceled or whatever, and I'm like,
man, those days are over.
I sure hope. It seems like it, right?
Because it's getting easier. Because some of the shit that we put on fucking face on YouTube, we were shadow banned for the longest time. Because I mean, we said some stupid shit. So.
Yeah.
But it seems to be.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You got to get the cancel.
Yeah. Like you see it. Like the only way that our fucking podcast is growing is more word of mouth than YouTube pushing it, because YouTube's like, we're not gonna push y'all motherfuckers. Yeah. We're just gonna let y'all push yourselves. That's kind of
nobody's gonna get mad, Claudia. Beep. That's what we go. Beep.
Claudia. And that's how I pronounce it. Hugo. And Claudia. So I live with a brother and a sister, and then our other roommate is Peanut Butter Bailey. Shout out to Bailey. And it's so funny because like Hugo, I'm just talking shit. I can't wait for him to listen to this.
Was Hot Dad Guy one of your roommates?
No. That's Josh. That's my fantasy football commissioner.
There you go.
Josh, Virtue, I'll say your government name, you bitch. You cheat at fantasy football. I'm staring right into the camera right now.
He is.
You're a bitch. Now, I got to give a shout out to Josh. I'm glad you brought him up. He called me after he went and saw Tom Segura and was like, bro, you need to do this. You're just as funny, if not, funnier than him. You need to really chase the comedy. And that was kind of the kick in the ass I needed. I had been just laying on my shitty futon for like 5 days in a row, like sleeping on my face, like depressed. And then he was like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? I am funny.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. Shout out to your hot dad.
Yeah, shout out, hot dad.
Josh's dad's so hot, dude.
Have you ever thought about going to Austin and trying to get one of those open mics out there?
Yeah, dude. So I think I'm just gonna say fuck it and
do Kill Tony.
I'm gonna go do Kill Tony.
That would be
I think
shit.
I have to. So I'm not like a lucky guy normally. Like I don't win on scratch offs. You know what I mean? Like obviously I can't keep a woman, but I win raffles. Like I remember I had a year membership to the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts. I won that at like some big Christmas party I went to with a girl at Fort Concho. It was like 500 people.
Oh, fucking
They did like 10 prizes. I won one. You know what I mean? So I think if I go to... Plus, so I have a strategy. The first time I go, I'm going to put my name in the bucket. I'm going to be Gatlin Sanders. My name. Government. And if they don't call me, the next time I'm just going to be just Gatlin. Gatlin. You know what I mean? He's going to say the name wrong. I'm going to be like, Tony, you're gay.
We were talking about the day, right?
Yeah.
Is he gay?
No.
Okay, he's not gay. He's just the straightest gay guy.
I already have like a joke about it.
Maybe bi-curious. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on. I almost just said something super offensive. Now, my thing with Tony is like, if he gets me on there, I'm going to be like, bro, I know you're not gay. He's going to be like, thank you, finally. How do you know I'm not gay? I'm going to be like, gay guys are like normally more handsome. Like if
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's good.
Here, public statement. This is to all gay dudes out there. If your boyfriend's not hot, you're a bad gay. I don't make the rules. That means that you could be ugly. If your boyfriend's hot, you're a good gay. But you know what that means about your boyfriend? Bad gay. Bad gay. I'm just going to throw the gauntlet down. Listen.
And if you don't know which one those are,
You're the one.
You're the one.
You're the one.
You're the bad boyfriend.
You're the bad
You're the bad gay.
Everybody's an asshole. Guess what?
That's you.
You're the asshole.
Shit. You know what? If those two don't work, throw your hat in again, or throw your name in there again. But it's Josh, just hot dad admirer.
How does the Kill Tony whole deal work?
They draw a name out of a hat.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just put your name down, piece of paper. I think it's like fortune cookie style. You
How
know
much
what I'm
time do
saying?
you get?
All right.
How much time do you get?
60 seconds
60 seconds.
Before the meow.
But I have like a lot of 60-second
You can
or
feel
so.
that shit time up.
Yeah. I have some stories that are good. Like I think I could go past the meow for a couple of them. But really where I'm excited for is like the Q&A afterwards because I'm quick.
Yeah. No, you definitely are.
But
That'd be badass, though.
dude, I'm mainly workshopping
I want to be there.
my
Cool
material.
as fuck.
We can road trip, dude.
Hell yeah.
We'll go road trip. I got a buddy that lives in Pflugerville. He hit me up. He's like, bro, my couch is open. I was like, buddy, your couch isn't because I'm coming. I'm not buying a fucking hotel. Fuck you. I'm not even buying a drink at the bar. I'm going to just flirt with old ladies.
So you got land over the counts, huh?
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, I don't know what it is. I think me like doing this comedy thing and trying to be like on all the time is also the reason why I'm like perpetually single. Cause like you have to think all the time I'm this, you know what I mean? And everything's a bit. You want to know my favorite bit that I do that people fucking hate?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Picture it's me and you. We're in the car. I'm riding shotgun. You're driving. I'm blackout drunk.
Yes.
Maybe I got us kicked out. Of
course you did. Yes,
we were at a barcade. Listen, I'm going to paint us a whole picture. I'm fucking Picasso over here, but it makes sense. You know what I mean?
I can see it.
Bob Ross with
We're wasted, and I'm yelling at you. I'm like, take me to Taco Bell. we're going to Taco Bell. I need Baja Blast. I need fucking a chalupa, and I need like 6 things off the dollar menu. Because
Sounds like a song.
Yeah.
It's such like a country song.
Whenever I go to Taco Bell and I'm blackout drunk, I do one thing, and it drives people crazy. And this is just an example. I haven't necessarily done this with a girlfriend in a while, but I have done this with girls that I was trying to make my girlfriends who never became my girlfriends. I'm blackout drunk. I'm in the passenger seat. We order the food. We pull up to the window, and they're handing us stuff. They're like, you need sauce? Do you need whatever? I like stick my head like up through the window, like across the car, and I'm like, let me fucking ring it. They're
Ring that bell?
They're like, what? What are you talking? I have like a serious look. I'm like, let me fucking ring it. Like, let me ring it. And they don't get it normally because it's 1 a.m. They're stoned. It's Taco Bell. And they're like, what do you mean ring it? I'm like, the bell. I know you have one. And at this point, I'm being like shoved back. And they're like, Gatlin, stop. Stop. They're like, I'm so sorry for him. I'm like, I know you fucking have one. Give me the bell. Let me ring it.
Hang it out the window now.
But it's like everything is a bit like that. Like the old Vine. My favorite Vine of all time, the road work ahead sign. And I'll be like, boy, I sure hope so.
I have such a dirty mind. I'm thinking a different bell because he's telling some chick, let me ring it. And I'm like,
No.
ring her bell.
Oh, trust me.
I'm
You're
gross.
a sexual
I have
deviant.
such a dirty fucking, I'm a sexual deviant. We've had this going back and forth
timeout.
now. Yeah, timeout, guys.
After $26 worth of Taco Bell, that bell's getting wrong. I'll tell you what. I didn't buy all this for nothing. Why are you driving me if you didn't want some wiener in?
What do I need 10 fucking Mexican pizzas for? God damn it.
I fucking love a Mexican pizza, bro.
They're good, right?
Dude,
They're
it's
fucking
Taco
good.
Bell.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay, I have to pass on that.
I'm not a big Taco Bell person, but I like the Mexican pizza.
Let me power rank
right.
Mexican things. Hold on. 1, pussy. Am I right?
I'll give you that one. Yes. All right.
10 degrees warmer than white.
It's a little spicy.
Yeah. Get a meat thermometer and a couple willing participants. We get myth busted, but I'm right. 1, pussy. 2, Mexican pizza. 3, that's where it gets tough.
Tequila.
No, I was going to say poncho. I really like ponchos. Not Via. He might make the top 10.
It makes the first one better.
Yeah.
More hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot mess right there.
It's almost poncho no panties seasons, ladies.
Oh, God, that sounds fucking. That's a lot of steak. That's a lot of steak in one room.
I'm telling you what.
Pussy and
Oh, now you
ponchos.
took me somewhere else. Oh, fuck.
The fucking
Yeah,
what?
ooh.
The poncho made out of that goddamn the lion comfort. The lion comforter. You ever seen
Tiger
that
blanket, bro?
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
That's got to be the best blanket ever.
Oh yeah, dude.
Nothing
Fucking-
tops that fucking blanket.
They use it in space, I would imagine.
Listen, if that thing don't smell like the back of a PS4, I don't want it. Giving off heat like a PS4 running Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's funny.
You can hear that motherfucker in the next room.
That's how I like it.
Those motherfuckers get loud. You ever have a
God.
PS4 when it gets hot?
No.
God.
Bro,
Bro,
I was a PS4 kid.
you're an Xbox guy?
Yeah, I was an Xbox guy.
I knew it.
I
Xbox
did.
is only good for like Halo or Left 4
That's
Dead.
just only Halo.
Okay,
Well,
that's all I
Left 4
can
Dead,
afford,
that's
guys. Okay.
I got a PS.
They're the same price. What are you talking about?
Literally.
The first night I ever did stand-up comedy, I did an open mic. Or the first time I did a paid stand-up gig. Afterwards, me and shout out to Caitlin. She's not here.
She's not working out.
Bitch. She's like, I gotta go to the gym. I'm like, who the fuck is Jim? I did my first. Hold on, Modelo time, fool.
Yeah, you got to wash that down.
Watch on that comedy.
Who is Jim?
I did my first stand-up like pro set, and me and Caitlin, we left and we went to Kimbo's with my uncle. Got shit-faced.
Shout out Kimbo's.
Shout out to Kimbo's. Then we went to City, at the end of the night, you know, they're turning the lights on. Everybody's got to leave. I was like, hey, I'll meet you at the car. She goes to the car. I come back. I have a gold PlayStation 4 and a camo controller. And she was like, where did you get that? I was like, quit asking cop questions, bitch. I was like, mind your own business. I got it while I was minding my own business. You can't relate, you know. Boys, I missed you guys.
Man,
dude.
hell yeah.
It's good to be back, bro. And I got Star Crunch.
Man.
Free ad. I got my haircut.
God, coming looking hot.
I tell you what, shout out to Kim at Lone Star Barber Parlor. Dude, she's as funny as I am. She was cracking me up.
Where's this at, Lone Star?
Right next to the bodega on College Hills.
Okay.
Yeah. They got top-notch barbers up there.
Looking for a good barber place, actually. We were just talking about this earlier.
Bro, I can't recommend Lone Star enough, dude. For sure. And shout out to my roommate, Bailey. Her name's not bleeped. For the ASU hat. I've been getting a lot of compliments on this.
Aren't they, they're doing really good right now. Is it their baseball team?
Dude, this is their baseball hat. Straight from the coach. It was his birthday yesterday, I believe, too. Just to talk about a guy that I'd never met. But I've met, like...
He knows his birthday, though.
Back in the day, but my roommate is his daughter, so... Okay. Shout out to Peanut Butter Bailey for the free hat. And I accidentally stole this from another guy. I didn't give it to you. No. So she got 3 hats. And one was like huge, so I knew it was Hugo's. And then there was 2 other ones, and so I just took the one that fit me. Yeah. Right. Okay. It was already spoken for, but I just happened to get it first. And so, hey, Corbin. This hat fits so fucking good, pussy. I hate you. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure he gave me this shirt, so shout out to Corbin. I had to get poured into this. I said I was dressing slutty. This is for I'm a single man, but I'm ready to mingle. I'm looking for a lady friend that'll run my social media for my comedy whenever I start posting.
Hear that, ladies?
Hopefully Latina with a hot puss.
Yeah. I'm thinking hot puss Latina.
That checks all the boxes right there. Bam, bam, bam.
No more than 2 kids. Or dude, I also kind of want a tall white.
Like an extra tall. Yeah.
I want a tall white.
Like
or a white with a
like
big,
a Viking
I'm
style?
saying
Like,
white.
Hell yeah. One that can like throw a fucking spears.
Fuck you up.
I want to have D1 babies. If I'm gonna go white, we're having D1 children. D1. So I need her to be. I'm 6 foot and a half inch. I need her to be like 6'2". I want her to rock me in her arms to sleep at night. I like, dude, like my like taste in women is like so different. Like I love like black women, right? But they got to be like Wakanda, like black women, dark.
Hell yeah.
I love them, and they love me for some reason. Black girls love Gatlin.
It's the voice.
It's the mustache, dude.
Hell yeah.
They love it, right? Hey. I like it when it comes to like Mexican women. I like it like a single mom. You know what I mean? Some long titties, you know.
Damn it.
Keep going.
I like my titties longer than a bad day. You know what I mean? A couple of CVS receipts.
Oh my gosh.
And then with white women or any woman, truly, I like big teeth. I lost it. It's like you're licking tiles. I like a white girl with a big nose. I want her to be able to smell what she's cooking for breakfast the night before.
I want to know what kind of species of women you're talking about. Long nose, big teeth,
long titties.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a creature from some kind of book.
I tell you what, dude.
It's like a comic book villain.
Listen, they can't have all of the quality. I like feet. They can't have all of the qualities, but I can appreciate like one, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got
this ain't build a bitch workshop, am I right? You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
That's right.
Dude, people ask me all the time. They're like, yeah, because I'm old. Like all my brother and my sister, they all got kids. They're married and all that, and I'm just still like farting around. They're like, "What's your type?" And I'm like, "Man, only thing all my ex-girlfriends got in common is they all got me blocked." But like to be fair, I'm doing better. Like I just went through a breakup right before Christmas. And it's funny. I know I'm like maturing because I didn't email her. Okay. Have you ever seen that like joke? They're like, I just got an email from my ex-boyfriend. No, that's real. That's not a joke. Your boy done did it. Down bad. I was like, can I get the Hulu
That's
back?
serious business if you get an email.
Get the Hulu.
Fuck.
I missed the splash, right? That's all I play. I hope this letter finds you well. What that mouth do?
I gotta ask you. So you said you do work a local strip joint.
Yes.
How is that scene?
So I have. It's so funny because people try to like make me feel bad. The strip club kind of has like a bad reputation, but really it is what you make it. You know what I mean? We have stricter laws and we have no interstate coming through, so it's kind of out of the way for like people to come from out of town. So it's not your regular strip club. But people try to make me feel bad for working there, but I went back and shout out to Desiree, shout out to Annika, my boss, who I've known for fucking half my life. They're letting me, do my thing, go up there and work, and then have off whenever I need to do this.
Okay.
I go in after this, and it's like, just go in whenever you're done, whatever. I was like, getting food too big. No, but not only that, but letting me work and letting me, be able to like schedule off for like my gigs on Saturdays or whenever I start traveling, I'm going to be able to like
They work with you a
schedule
lot.
those. Yeah. And I make enough, like they make sure I still have enough hours. Like my bills are all getting paid. And it's the thing about it is you might not know it by looking at me in my slutty shorts. I am a good fucking strip club DJ. Like I can
believe it.
I'm just good at it, and so I enjoy.
Can I get a main stage intro?
Dude, I just do. I'm like, so.
Welcome to the stage, Lisa.
We had we had a new audition the other day, and she had face tattoos, made it wiggle. You know what I mean? I was like, baby, we could have so much fun before your husband gets out of prison. Every time we get like a new girl in, I try to name them Cinnamon with an S.
There you go.
Like sin.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. But I'm like, to the main stage, Cinnamon stepping out for round number 1, show her some love. It's, Sunday Fun Day. Desiree's preferred gentleman's club. That's what I always say. DJ Soup Can on the 1s and the 2s. That's my name is. Ooh. DJ Soup Can. Sometimes I spell it with a $sign, but it's pronounced the same. On Thanksgiving, I'm DJ Cranberry Sauce Can.
Fucking love it.
And would you like to know why?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look right into the camera for this. God, if any family members have tuned into this and have made it this far, tune out right fucking now. I deserve to still be in your will. So the ladies, they call me Soup Can, you see, because I'm not knocking the back out, but I'm wrecking the sides. You know what I mean? It's that Campbell's Cream of Gatlin. It ain't the pop top either. You need a can opener for this
shit.
bitch.
That's
Chef
killer.
Boyardee can
That's
follow you
fucking
home.
killer. I like that. Hell yeah.
Hardly get this cheese wheel in a mouth. I tell you what. Soup can is what they call me.
Old soupy.
So I've always told that joke. And one time I was just wasted. Wasn't even at work, just at the titty bar. And I told that joke to like the bartender or something, like kind of did like my whole spiel. And they're like, no, you have to change your name, DJ Soup Can. So I've been DJ Soup Can for the last couple of years. But no, dude, it's so funny. Like people like I make good hourly and I make good tips. And shout out to Beezy, my co-DJ. We like split the shifts every week. I do like normally like 3, maybe 4, but then I work like the door too. So tip your door guy.
Man, I do gotta say, like, shout out to to that. Like whatever you think about the establishment, doesn't matter. They've been able to fucking hang on to that place and make it keep being what it is. Yeah, it's grandfathered in. It's the only one that can be in town.
It's the only one. That's why.
The only one, and they've been able to hang on it and keep it going like that through everything. The fucking. I mean, there's been a pandemic. I'm sure there's been other downturns before that.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it's like
shout out to Annika, dude. She's doing a great thing.
Holding it down.
I was talking to them.
Gotta reach out to her.
We should actually. You know what?
You should have her on.
That would be a good one.
That would be awesome.
We need to bleep this part out, Tiffany. How far are we in? Because somebody's going to steal that idea from us.
40 minutes in.
I will bleep that out.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Yes. No. So I started working there in between like radio gigs. I moved away and I came back. The night that I came back, my buddies got me all fucked up and they were like, "We're celebrating. Welcome home." Blah blah blah. Took me to the titty bar. Girl I went to high school with on a pole, doing a thing,
nice.
fucking whipping her around, and I'm like, I used to be on the radio, so if you guys need a DJ. And she was like, oh, let me go get my manager. Manager meets me. Anyway, I wake up the next day with a schedule.
Fuck it, that's badass.
And that was January 9th, 2016.
Oh,
so I am
yeah.
9 years on and off. I keep telling them they're going to retire my jersey up there.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, they're going to
hang your heels up.
Hang it from the raft. Dude, I've hung up my heels. I've retired 7 times. And I feel like one of the girls. Like, I just like shit gets rough and I'm like, oh, time to go back. You know what I mean? Time to shake a little ass, do a little dance. Whatever.
Welcome back,
Cardi B.
DJ Soup Can.
Soup Can back in the house.
DJ Soup Can. On the ones and twos.
You're not too soupy, a little extra chunky.
Yeah. He's like, Campbell's chunky. It's me and Donovan McNabb's mom. But it's so funny because like I've worked there on and off for years and years and years. I've worked through like 5 generations of bitches, and I only say bitches because they're my friends, and I can call them that. And most of them don't speak English. We have a lot of Cubans right now, and my dama's Cubanas, and I'm on that Google Translate hard, buddy.
Oh, I guess.
But
that's a different Spanish too,
dude. Last night, don't get me started. Baila. I was talking to him. I was like, I've been through like 5 generations of strippers, and like the last time I DJ'd, it was like not that many girls were working. It was like a weeknight, and we had like people come in and they had pulled out money. So I was like, we got to, keep people on stage, whatever. At the end of the night, they're like, damn, we're working us tonight. Normally I try to give them like a break song or a little break or like, you know what I mean? Like do what I can. But that night I was just marching them through. And they're like, damn, Gat, you're working us tonight. And I was like, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I swear.
We're here to make money.
Fun, though. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Dude, I run that bitch like the Navy, bro. I charge $10 for a song request. And on the weekends I charge $20.
Good,
People
you should.
pay it.
Because they want to hear a certain song, huh?
You want to hear some Lil Dicky? Fuck you, 30.
$30.
I remember way back in the day. This is frowned upon because I used to wild out because like we used to have like a bunch of security guys. Like I would one time there's like this guy and he had just gotten like a big promotion at his job or something. He was like, I make $250,000 a year, blah blah blah. How much do you fucking make, Mr. DJ man? And I look and there's 2 bouncers outside. So I'm like, I'm pretty safe. And this guy's like 5'6", just pissed off. Starched shirt and jeans that stand up by themselves, And I'm like, I don't know, bro. How much does your wife weigh? And he jumped at me and the bouncers caught him and I went inside. And then that next day I was told, Gatlin, do not start fights for other people to fit. And it didn't even end up being a fight. They like carried him out, but that dude was going to murder me. No, it's always funny. Like
that is funny. Don't start fights and leave it to somebody else to finish.
I've done it so many times, dude.
That's funny.
My favorite thing is like if my friends come in, I'll be like, say their full first and last name over the mic. Be like, welcome back. so-and-so, he's here every day. What a pervert. Watch his hands. You call somebody a pervert over the microphone at the strip club while they're with like all their like work friends.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And then I'd wait like 10, 15 minutes, wait till they're like next to a girl, and I'd be like, oh shit, there's first and last name. At it again. Nobody called the boner police. I'll take that man away.
He should have spent $300. Fuck the electricity, right?
Well, dude, people think I get all like I probably have like a ton of material from the I call it the titter. Which is fun. I call it the titter or the titty or whatever. I just call it the titter.
I used to call it the jiggly. The jiggly.
Well, people think like, man, I bet you get a lot of material. I'm like, no, most of my stories are pretty fucking sad. Just like the customers. I watched my favorite baseball player play his last baseball game while I was working at the titty bar, and I cried. And I was sitting there and somebody was like, hey, are you okay? I was like, I'm in here fucking crying like I'm one of these customers.
You want a lap dance?
Yeah.
Make you feel better? Yes, okay.
Okay. Fine. Dude, you think I get a lap dance? I'm the only dude that goes to the titty bar and leaves with more money than he walked in with.
This is true, I bet.
Period.
This is true, yeah.
Period.
Hey, but it's got to be fun, right?
Oh.
I would have a fucking blast there.
Dude, I have fun, but also like everything goes through the fucking music and through like me talking.
Oh, yeah.
So like sometimes that bitch gets lit in there, and I got a couple like difficult, like, it's half of it. I always say working with strippers is like trying to herd wet cats. And whenever I need everybody to be I'm the head coach and I need you guys to be, you know what I'm saying? The 72 Cowboys. Like, I need y'all. By the way, I quit on the Dallas Cowboys. We can talk about that if you want, because I've never done it before. But you're a Raiders fan. Go back to prison.
No, I am not a Raider. Ravens.
Oh,
Ravens.
fuck.
Go back to prison. Still applies.
It still applies. Ray Lewis, what'd you do with your clothes? Why'd you burn them?
I know, right?
But there like comes a time like where like it's busy. Like maybe we have some booths open. Like I'm doing rotation. Like I said, half of them don't speak very good English. Like it's hard to
Perfect. Perfect.
Dude, I love it. I'm like,
Yeah, bailar.
yeah. I call it my damas cubanas, dude.
They're all like contractors, right?
Dude, I know. So I have like one, and she's the best. She was like my first like real like regular, because we'd always get like people like coming in like they were traveling. It wasn't until recently that we had like people like come locally. It's really.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't mean to cut you off, but that's crazy because it used to always be like a bunch of local people, and every once in a while you'd have like one, what they call like a main event or
like
feature,
a feature. Yeah,
it was from out of town, but it's like that's changed now because there's not any locals anymore.
There's
it's
not
like,
no talent, local talent.
I guess
we have some local talent, but as far as like the Cubans go, we didn't have like Cubans moving necessarily to San Angelo.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay.
But like some of them, like I always tell people, it's so funny because like you get up there and you if you go in for just a night, like it's all like imaginary, it's all like fantasy, it's all whatever. But whenever you work there and you've been there for long enough, like it's like a family like environment. Like there's some girls I worked with back in the day that their husbands would be like my like first or second call if my car broke down. Like type shit. Like people that would come get you off the side of the road, and people that like, especially, you know, I was talking about DJ Cranberry Sauce Can on Thanksgiving. We always did, or we always do, I guess still. I wasn't here this last year for it. Thanksgiving up there. And it's just like, it's the whole squad. Like, it's like, so one of my best friends, he started coming up with me every time I would DJ. He'd be like my like wingman, like help me out. And I'd, you know, break him off at the end of the night, some tips, go see who's where, and like help me run the show. And I remember he was up there for like not even a month. And one day we were at his house and we were like smoking weed. And he was like, bro, it's like such a wholesome family vibe up there. Like,
I want to bring my kids.
As soon as you turn the lights on and your boner goes down, like it's like this is fucking Family Matters up here with nipples. You know what I mean? But I love it. I'm doing it different this time, so I'm up there a little bit less regularly, and I'm not up there necessarily on like the big like popping nights, but I've really found a way to enjoy it. And just playing music is just, I love being a DJ. I love setting that vibe. I love but it's also hard because like I'm not the biggest like hip hop guy. Like I don't listen to if I'm in my car, like the two stations I have on like my presets is Cool 100 and The Bull. So old country and then just old pop music. But I was hoping that we would talk about this, dude. What's I want to ask you all first, Tiffany. I want you thinking on this too because I want to know what would you say is the ultimate strip club song, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong, unless you say like 3 of the songs I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I think of the bands that make you dance.
Bands that make her dance. Juicy J.
Yeah.
Hey.
See, I'm going back in time. I'm thinking about what's that? Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Cherry Pie, Warrant.
Yeah.
I do that as like a set.
Yeah.
What about
Passenger.
you? Passenger by Deftones.
Oh man.
Yes, sir. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm
People
not new
dance
to
to
this.
that?
I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
That has different levels to it.
Yeah.
That song, I'm going to say, and I don't say this lightly, that song fucks, dude.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Every song with them.
Heck
fucks.
yeah.
Hard.
I like Sex Tape.
Sex Tape is
Sex
good.
Tape is good.
Sex Tape is good.
Dude, I like, so like as far as like classic rock, like where you were going with like an older like rock song, my favorite strip club song like that is Time of the Season by the Zombies.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Buddy,
I
that
don't think I've
song,
ever heard that.
oh, dude.
Maybe I've heard it. I
man.
just don't know the.
Yeah, you've heard it.
We'll take a smoke break here in a minute, and I'll play it for you outside so we can. Actually, we're gonna take a smoke break. I'm
gonna dance.
You ready? You want to do one right now? We can
No.
pause it.
I got more. I got more strip
go.
club songs. So just like filthy, like bass and like rap song about like pussy.
Two Live Crew.
2 Live Crew.
I fuck with 2 Live Crew, bro. I fuck with No. Play by David Banner. I don't know if you've ever heard that song.
Yeah.
That song is filthy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I used to end every night with March Madness by Future,
Okay.
which I love because I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan.
How
And
do
it's
you
been
feel
hard.
about Luca?
Dude, that's what we're talking
hit
about
him.
whenever we come back from the smoke break. But we'll talk sports whenever we come back from the smoke break. But
We'll do that.
the ultimate strip club song, and I stand on business on this. I stand 10 toes down. I love this song. You could play it after the slowest song. You could play it after the fastest song. You can play it whenever. If it's at a strip club and they're shaking ass, Shake That Monkey by Too Short, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Honorable mention goes to Some Cut by Trillville. The one that's
Yep.
the bed squeaking.
The bed squeaking. Yep.
Yeah, instrumental. What it is, ho? What's up?
That's a
That's
badass
pretty-
song, actually. Yeah.
I love playing that. And then
You don't know how much you're helping me right now because I always put a song with the reel and the story whenever the episode comes out.
oh, bro, dude.
There you go.
I always put it, but I spend, here's the part that fucks me up. I spend hours looking for the right song. I mean, I spend fucking hours. I don't even know if anybody really listens to it. Shout out to Ronnie, because Ronnie actually listened to the song that I put out with his, whenever his came out.
He's like, no, nice song.
Yesterday.
Whenever I got to do a background song, so whenever I do a walkout for stand up, so I've had like 2 times them ask, "Do you want a walkout song?" And I was like, "Shit, I guess." I always do "Running with the Devil" by Van
Ooh,
Halen.
That's a good one.
Because that's what I would want my theme song for like my TV show. If I had a TV show, I would want it to be "Running with the
Hell
Devil."
yeah.
Or your podcast. Or your podcast.
Oh,
Dude, my podcast, there's this guy, his name's like Charlie Fuck.
Charlie Fuck?
Sorry.
If I play a song, we're gonna take it down off YouTube, right?
You can play a few
Seconds.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
very
never. I don't
few.
think
You
I've ever
can't
heard
go
play.
very far with it.
Charlie Berg, right? He has a song called Channel Orange in Your Living Room. I fucking love that song so much, dude. Like, I've made like Instagram reels, like whatever. I put that song, Channel Orange in Your Living Room. It's just a sweet little, it probably doesn't have 100,000 views on YouTube. It's not famous, but that's my
Yeah, check that out.
It's
a jam.
Well, yeah. We'll play all because you got to hear.
I want to hear this one because I've never heard.
So here's our thing right now. Is used to be when we were on Spotify. Spotify was fucking great, bro. We have entire episodes where we're just going through music. Like, what do you think about this song? We would play the fucking song.
Oh,
no, let it go. But now that we're on YouTube, it's way fucking different. We have to like really watch ourselves with it. That's enough. You gotta stop now.
That's it.
That's it.
That's gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's it. That's all you can play.
YouTube is like that, man.
He's like,
bullshit.
I'm trying to get your pussy wet. That's what he says.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see you drip sweat.
I didn't know what that was called. I've heard it though.
Yeah. No, dude. Time of the
I've had a
Season
lap
by the
dance to it, too.
Zombies.
That's such a good
That song reminds me of. Do you remember that bar? I'm probably showing my age here. It used to be called the Library.
God damn.
Yeah, I know.
The gray in your beard showing your age.
Oh, it's showing. There you go. There you go. But there was that song reminds me of that bar. They used to do like 10-cent night.
God damn.
Yeah.
How the fuck they make any money?
I don't know, but that would draw the motherfuckers in. It was 10 cents all the way to midnight.
Yeah, and we go to the movies for a nickel the next day and walk uphill both ways.
There was another one. Was it Club Raw?
Club Raw, yeah.
They used to do 25 cents.
No, it was 10 cents.
Was it 10 cent as well?
They did 10 cents.
I guess I didn't go out enough. Shit, I don't remember that.
Dude, we would
Must be some
we would
shitty
buy-
ass beer,
I'm
bro.
all-
Me and
worked
Snoop
there,
used to
so-
go. We would buy 2 beers and get right back in line and just and then right back again
What
because
were
the
y'all
line was so
drinking?
fucking long.
Milwaukee?
Budweiser.
It was like from 10 to midnight.
Budweiser.
I was like Milwaukee Light or
No, we were Budweiser.
I like a Bud Heavy every once in a while, bro. Yes, sir.
Oh, it'll do. If you're doing 10-cent night, you better be doing Budweiser. You're trying to get fucked up.
Ooh, that's rough. That's a rough fuck up.
10 cent. Nah, I give him $1. Be like, just give me 9.
You couldn't do it. They would only give you 2 beers at a time.
Yep.
God damn, that's
That's too much math.
so yeah. I'm gonna start a tab. Here's $5.
I want to say Santa Fe Junction used to do something like 10-cent night until the first person pees.
What?
The first person that goes to the restroom to go pee, 10-cent night was over.
Well, and were they the ones that did the Frozen T-shirt contest
I think they did.
with the shirts and the blocks of ice? You had to break it and then put it on.
I think that was them. You're right. What a good time.
What a great time for hard nipples, dude. Hard nipples really peaked back in the day. They just don't get hard like that anymore. Hey, let's go smoke. And then I want to talk sports with you boys because and
I'm out on this one. It's fucking the one-liners. The goddamn.
oh, dude, that's like
That's pretty sharp.
I gotta tell you guys
All right, we're back.
the one-liner story. So
Tiffany, we're good.
Yep. We're good.
I did a show downtown. R.I.P. to the Marshall Pint, man. Shout out to Zach.
Shout out to him, man. He was good on
That's
here.
a good guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. That was my favorite room in town. That one and Penny are my 2 favorite rooms that I've ever done. But at Marshall Pint, they had a one-liner comic. I'm just playing with the Star Crunch. It's at ASMR. Shout out to my friend Caitlin, who's not here, bitch. And her titties. I can't wait. We're going to listen to this together, and she's going to be like, Gatlin, what the fuck?
Caitlin, you ready to come on? Let us know.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Jim? No, I did a gig, and it was a one-liner comic. He was the opener, and he did about like 15, 20 minutes, but he probably did over 100, 120 jokes.
Oh, wow.
Because they were all just boom, 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 boom. And I had to go after him, and I was sitting there, and I was like, I can come up with some one-liners. You know? And if he did a one-liner and it didn't land, he would be like, that's a thinker. Or you're going to get that one whenever you're driving home later. Or like,
yeah.
But he'd always be like, that's a thinker after one didn't land. So I had my whole set prepared. Like I was like going to do my whole intro. What's up? I'm GATLIN Sanders, blah, 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 blah. But I walked up and I was like, thanks, Matt. His name was Matt. Couldn't tell you his last name. He had a black wife and all his like one-liners were about his black wife and they were horrible. And I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad right now. Like this is, and she's just sitting there like,
Secondhand embarrassment.
yeah, I was like, ugh.
Have you ever seen Goodfellas?
Yes.
Whenever they bring on that comedian, the king of the one-liners, Kenny Youngman, the king of the one-liners.
I take my wife everywhere. She keeps coming back. No. See, he did all these one-liners, and he did one that was about Casey Anthony towards the end. And so that, like, clicked in my head. And then I had come up with one before he did that. And so I walked up, and I was like, hey, Matt, you know, I wrote a couple one-liners while I was sitting over there, so I'm going to try them out before I get into my set. And I was like, hey, guys, do you know that awkward moment when you lock your keys inside your car. Outside Planned Parenthood. So you got to go inside and ask for a clothes hanger.
Oh, shit.
And everybody laughed. And then I was like, and speaking of what you were talking about, I was like, is Casey Anthony still a MILF? That's a thinker. I said I had more Casey Anthony jokes, but I left them in the trunk of my car.
Oh, fuck.
Whoops.
Dark comedy's my favorite type of comedy.
Yeah, I left Casey Anthony's Mother's Day present in the trunk of my car. Sorry.
That one's a thinker.
That one's a thinker. No, so I wanted to, you asked me earlier, and I want to just talk about it because I do have a Dallas Mavericks tattoo. I'm still a Dallas Mavericks fan. I love Kyrie Irving was my favorite basketball player in the league for a long time. I think to this day, you can't say like who's the GOAT, like it's Michael Jordan. Who's the best? Who's the best player of all time is probably LeBron James. Who's the best shooter?
Oh no,
Steph Curry. Who's if you put every NBA legend in their prime and made them play one-on-one, you cannot convince me that Carmelo Anthony wouldn't win that tournament. I think Carmelo Anthony's got like the deepest bag. But I think Kyrie Irving has the greatest handles in NBA history.
Kyrie's amazing.
I love him.
How old are you though?
I'm 31.
Okay. You never got to watch Jordan play like actually.
With the Wizards.
Yeah, and the Wizards. It was.
I grew up. My grandpa owned a sports memorabilia shop here in town called Moose's Corner, and he had millions and millions of cards, bubblegum packs, basketball, football, baseball, everything, sports memorabilia, stuff like that. So growing up, I had on my wall a poster, and it was Wilt Chamberlain defending Michael Jordan from an old Sports Illustrated from the 80s. Like, I think you can look the poster up. I
can't. I grew up with Jordan.
Your friends got hurt, huh?
Well, the LeBron thing, especially he throws these fucking bullshit ass fucking. He just throws his arms up and like, oh my god, I got hit, and he never got fucking touched. I watched him do it live several times.
Yeah.
LeBron James has the most points, most games. He has the fourth most assists. If you go look at players at the top of the assist
I'll give
board,
LeBron his longevity in the league.
John Stockton's like 72nd in points, and LeBron's first and fourth.
But LeBron doesn't get as physical as they used to, because LeBron just like, oh my god, he hit me, and they never fucking touched him, and he falls to the ground.
I'm not in this conversation. I don't watch sports.
I mean,
regardless,
you know,
Luka Doncic being traded.
That's where you was going.
It made me want to taste a 9mm.
Dude, I'm not. I like Luka. I'm not the biggest Mavericks fan, but I am a Texas teams fan, so I did like the Mavericks. When they let goddamn Luka go, I was like,
they didn't even shop him. They talked to one team, sent him. We got Anthony Davis, immediately gets hurt.
Anthony Davis. But he was the face of the franchise.
He was the great white hope.
Yeah, but there was a reason why they let him go, right?
It was
no.
There's not actually a reason. There's speculation that it was because contract was coming up and he was in big money.
You pay him gold
they
ducats.
Oh yeah, they should have.
Yeah,
the dude's
I thought
amazing.
It was a whole casino thing because the owner they bought.
Don't get me fucking started on this casino thing.
No, say it. I want to hear it.
If the Mavs move to Las Vegas,
yes,
I will. One word suicide note. It just says Mavericks.
That's the whole gist.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they didn't want to. I guess they didn't want to move. I don't know who's in charge of moving the Dallas Mavericks over to Las Vegas, and they were just like, she's playing. So I don't know.
I can't.
I don't
see
think
that.
it real specific.
Stupid bitch. I hate her. How do you get rid of Luka?
It was that. I was like, okay, so you won't allow me to move the team to Las Vegas, then I'm letting go of Luka.
Fucking
that way,
shit.
I don't know exactly what I mean, don't give me. I don't know the specifics.
That's
but
so dirty.
It's dirty.
It's
a whole political move.
Not only that, but here's like the thing about letting Luka go is it's embarrassing. It was like a trash trade. Like, I'm a giant Mavs fan. I have a tattoo of Dallas Mavericks Tasmanian Devil on my thigh that's way bigger than I anticipated it being whenever I went to go get the tattoo. Shout to Love from True Font.
Oh, there you go.
Love.
Love.
Letting Luka go just makes us feel so. But the good news is, I'm still a Mavs fan for life, MFFL. The Dallas Stars made a trade. I know y'all aren't probably hockey guys. We made a trade for a guy named Mikko Rantanen.
Okay.
That is a fucking stud. We're the best team in the West now. We're only going to get healthier. We're only going to get better. The Stars are about to win the Stanley Cup. I will cry bitch tears whenever we do it. I cannot wait.
Are the Golden Knights in it?
Fuck the Golden Knights. The Las Vegas Golden Knights, dude. You ever seen We Are Marshall? No, I'm just kidding. But I do have some news. Actually, you know what? Should I bless you guys? So I quit on the Dallas Cowboys. Whenever we hired Schottenheimer, embarrassed ourselves. We're a bunch of clowns. I hate Micah Parsons, his stupid ass Anybody that sits down and does a podcast every week is a fucking loser. No, just
ouch. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ouch.
You don't got nothing else to do every week?
Sorry, boys.
Jobs, losers.
Sorry, I walked you boys right into that and did all that on my own. No, I hate Micah Parsons. I hate Jerry Jones. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. And I announced it on Facebook, got a ton of shit for it. People were like, you're a quitter, you're not loyal, blah, blah. I've been loyal, okay? No. It ain't done nothing for every year. I watch us lose to the fucking 49ers in the playoffs and I want to kill myself. Like sitting at the bar, like.
It's like how many times you have to get your heart broke?
So.
That's the way I always felt about it. Because I used to be a Dallas Cowboys fan when I was younger, in the 90s. I loved the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
Well, I don't know. You got to keep liking them, bro. It's like back in the day. Everyone's like, hey.
No. When
everybody liked Bo Derek back in the day. Yeah, she was hot back in the day. Yeah, she's a little old. I mean, I think she's dead now, but I'm like, hey, you can still like her. You can still like her. I remember the good old days.
It's like Ricky Bobby. two first names. You can't trust her. No, I went through the process. So I'm a big NFL guy. I love football. My only, like, every year, the only day that, like, holiday, whatever, I take serious is the Super Bowl. It is my holiest of holy day. And I decided I'm going to pick a new team. So I had a few things that I needed from my team. I wanted them to be not win a Super Bowl either ever or at least in the last, like, 45 years. Like, I wanted it to not be.
That narrows it down right there.
To who?
Only a couple of teams.
Only a few teams. And I fucking hate the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, suck it slow, bitch. I hate you and James Harden for no reason. I'm just the biggest Josh Allen and James Harden hater. And it's been so fortuitous for me, dude. Like, hating on them, I just get to be right because they suck.
They definitely always fucking choke. They choke. That's a reputation.
Artist.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, man, who did? And so, like, there was a couple that, like, would have been easy to jump to. One of them would have been the Bills. The Bengals, obviously. You got Joe Burr, right? Joe Burrow. But I was like, no, not really. You know, back in the day, San Angelo had the Houston Oilers training camp was here in San Angelo every year.
Long time ago.
So I was thinking, man, I could be a Titans fan. But then my boy Lil Shad, he's a big Titans fan, and I was like, I can't not shit talk this guy every chance I get. He's a huge Titans fan, so I was like, nah, fuck that. So I'm gonna announce it. So I'm gonna announce it. My new team. Nobody knows.
Here we go, everybody. You heard it here first.
Yeah. I am officially the biggest diehard Arizona Cardinals is what I landed on. Okay. That's right, Kyler Murray. Dude, no one's excited for me whenever I say it. They're like, why?
Everybody gives you the same reaction that I did. It was like a lip over the top, the bottom lip over the top. Mm-hmm.
Fun fact: the Arizona Cardinals are the longest existing professional of the four professional North American sports leagues. They are the longest operating team, longer than the Montreal Canadiens, the Habs, longer than anybody. The Arizona Cardinals have existed continuously longer than any of those teams. Also, Emmitt Smith went there after the Cowboys. So I was like, well, if I'm going to jump ship, I might as well do it like Emmitt. He won Dancing with the Stars. You know what I mean?
Where were they at before Arizona?
I believe they were in St. Louis.
They were also
yes.
Damn. St. Louis had two Cardinals teams?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Back in the gap. The Cardinals, I'm a Cardinals fan now. And I like Kyler Murray. I like Budda Baker. You know what I mean? So I am officially a Cardinals fan.
Well, welcome to the Bird Group.
Squaw! Squaw! I don't know what's happening. But I will tell you this. So I was like torn between the Cardinals and the Titans. I was like, legitimately, it was between those two teams. And I also kind of thought of the Raiders, but once again, fuck you, Corbin.
I thought you were going to say the Browns.
No, fuck. Dude, one of my ex-girlfriends, I like showed her all the sports. Like whenever we were together, I got her to like love the Red Sox. Red Sox won the World Series. Well, she would never watch football with me. She was like, I just don't care about football. Well, the first game I ever got her to watch with me, it was like a Thursday night or a Monday night or so. It was like the only game on, but it was Baker Mayfield's first like game for the Browns, and he won and broke their like losing streak. So she became a Browns fan, and I'm just like,
and then he broke everybody's heart after that. Everything just went.
Are you talking about me or Baker? No, I'm just
Both
kidding.
of you. Both of you. Nothing but heartbreakers.
But yeah, so I'm a Cardinals fan now. My hockey team's going to win it all. The Dallas Mavericks have just motherfucked me as many times as they possibly can. But and the Red Sox are going to be good.
They got Alex Bregman. I'm kind of upset about that.
Yeah. Dude, well, and then the Cubs got everybody else from you.
Yeah.
They got Ryan Presley and Tuck.
I only know of.
But y'all got Jose Altuve, can't reach the top shelf.
I only know. Yeah, no shit. He's the only superstar that we have, and there's like maybe 2 or 3 other players still left over. They weren't really even all that great that we still. Yeah. Well, Jordan, we have Jordan. Okay, so we have 2 amazing fucking players, and the rest are like mediocre players.
The Red Sox are the shit. So
Red Sox picked up a lot of good players.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to workshop a story for you. I want to know if you guys. This will be a preview. What we say, Tiffany, especially you. Your opinion matters the most.
Okay.
Of a story, and I want to see if I should include it because I'm trying to do more long form stories for my stand up. Okay, so. You guys know me well enough now, and you can imagine that knowing me as a younger man who was more of a wild boy, I'm not like the guy that you're going to call or invite like to your wedding necessarily. If like I'm on the fringe.
I agree.
I'm not I'm not the guy that you're going to call for like major life advice or like to co-sign a loan.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Okay.
I'm not the most responsible guy. But one time, shout out to my boy. Him and his girlfriend were going out of town for like 4 days. And he called me, and he knows a lot of people. Keep that in mind. And he asked me to house sit for him. And I was like, moi? Of course. I'm going to house sit the fuck out of this house. You know what I mean? Like, I just been waiting for an opportunity. I need to just, get in there and do it. So I was excited. He's like, I need you to feed my fish. And my cat is about to have kittens. So I need you there. And I like Googled boil water, rip up sheets or whatever the fuck you got to do for cats to be born. But I was like, all right.
We need you to be the doula while we leave.
Yeah, exactly.
The cat doula.
I was like, okay, I got this. And so I went over there. I had a bunch of weed to smoke. There was groceries, for me to eat.
Being a Chinese doctor, it's a girl. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Just 300 Cliff. No, but I legitimately, I was like so like dialed in. I was like, I'm taking this so serious. So I go over to their house. There's food. There's weed. I have to work. I think 3 out of the 4 days I have to work, but like the last day, it's like early in the morning. I go work and then I'll be off in time for them to come home. So I'll be there whenever they get home so I can like show them. So I get there, got the key from him at work, get off work. I go there and I'm going to stay there. And I walk in, I see their cat. It's this big old black cat. And I'm like, all right, you're a cat, but you're my dog for the next few days. You're not leaving the room I'm in. Like I am dialed in. They had a couple other cats, but I was like, fuck those cats. I was just like, fill all the bowls. I'm not paying attention. Fuck them. I was like, I got this cat right here dialed in. And he had fish in a big old fish tank. And I fed the fish and I was looking at him and I was like, smoking weed.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I had this idea. I was like, you know what I should do?
You just fished the cat.
No. I was like, and I seriously did. I took pictures of all the fish, like both sides of the fish, as best as I could, try to get like a match. And I went to PetSmart and I tried to find bigger versions of all their fish, like double the size.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And I was gonna swap out their fish for these bigger fish. And so when they come back, they'd be like, God, Gatlin is such a good house sitter.
Oh my God.
We have to take it like he got these fish to just grow. Have we been doing something wrong? Like, what's going on? And I was gonna be like, I don't know,
It's my presence.
I just did the regular Gatlin house sitting, being responsible stuff. I don't know what happened to these. But then I was like, man, what if he's got like a connect? Like he cared enough to have me come feed the fish.
I would have told them it's
town.
the alleged marijuana smoke. and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Just,
Made them grow.
they grew.
It's the cannabis.
It's the cannabis.
I just replace them all with those like fish that suck the side of the tank, and I'm like, I don't know what. They really like this food. But I went to the store and literally couldn't match two of them like exactly. And then I was also like, what am I going to do? Kill those fish? Yes.
Oh,
What if he's got like a connection to these fish? I can't.
I think it's great. You just had that fortitude.
yeah.
I want to go to the store and try to find
See if I
the
can match
commitment.
these up. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Match these up.
For sure.
Yeah, I was like, I want because people don't think of me as like a responsible guy, and they're right. But so I backed out of that plan, but I was like, you know what? I can be here for this cat when this cat has its cats. I don't know why I said it like that, but so I like dialed in. I think I even called into work one day. Like the middle day, I was like, I'm just gonna be here all day because I feel like this cat's gonna have it. And I kept being like, hey, Mr. Cat, or Miss Cat, are you gonna have your kittens today? Like me talking to her. I was giving this cat like human food. I was like, a little treat for you, mama. Whatever. Finally, it's like the end of their trip. I get off work. I come back. I'm like, fuck, this cat hasn't even shit out its cats yet. I didn't double the size of these fish. They're going to come back and just be like, what'd he do besides smoke weed and eat our Cheez-Its? I'm like, fuck. So I come back and I'm like, you have these cats right now. We all look like heroes. I'm like talking to this cat. I'm like,
So, I need you to produce.
yeah.
You're here. I'm here. Let's do this.
So they come back and they're like, how did it go? I was like, great. Don't the fish look good? He was like, yeah.
Sprightly.
Fish look fine. Whatever. He's like, I can't remember what the name of the cat was, have her kittens yet? And I was like, no. I was like, but she hasn't left my side the whole weekend. I was like, we've been like best friends. He goes, okay, well, first off, that is Edmund. That is a boy.
Oh,
cat.
my
You got the wrong cat.
That's our boy cat. He was like, where is whatever that cat? Like I said, couldn't give a fuck about the other cats. Me and Edmund, though. Bond, mi compa. You know what I'm saying? That cat was my dog. And he was like, what happened? Anyway, finds this super pregnant cat just like lodged under the couch, like about to give birth whenever they get back. And I hadn't checked on it one time.
Oh, fuck.
So anyway,
The male cat.
you can book me for any house sitting duties. What do you guys think? You think that one will make the cut?
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard pass.
No house sitting.
But that's funny though. You befriended the male cat. You're like, that's my dog.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah, well, it was my girl until then. Sorry, I don't know what a cat dick looks like. They run off and shit in a box in shame. I don't see what he's working with.
I never really thought about that. Like,
Do it.
you can clearly see a male dog.
Tiffany, pull up a picture of a cat's dick.
It's got nuts. You can tell two little fluffy nuts in
Two
the
little
back.
fluffy nuts?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I don't need
It's
to
like those are the babies. They're knocking at the door.
That's how you know
They're-
it's pregnant?
They're not ready yet.
I told you boys a story outside. So R.I.P. Rest in peace to my Grammy. She passed away, had her funeral this past week, and I told you guys one story that will
Our condolences.
probably be included on the stand-up special, but I got one for the internet right here. I wanted to take some time and share my... First off, most of my interactions after I turned about 16, got my driver's license, my Grammy lived down the street from me. She lived... she had a double wide trailer. She had a little bitty rat dog, not even a fucking dog. This thing was a rat. And for whatever reason, her Wi-Fi would just shut off all the fucking time. I was over there. I was computer maintenance man.
I know what company she had.
Yeah. This is back in the Gap, though, so she would call me and be like, my internet is down. I was like, what do you need internet for? You're watching Law & Order. But I'm on my way. I'm going to fix it, Grammy. I would show up. I'm 15, 16, 17. And she would make me black coffee at 8 p.m.
Fuck.
It's like a Tuesday. I got to school in the morning. She's like, well, I made you some coffee. She used to call me Gatman. And she used to call me Grover. She'd be like, Grover. I don't know why. she called me Grover. And I would drink coffee with her. And I would fix her Wi-Fi. And I remember one time she was moving. And she called me and she's like, well, I need somebody to come clean out my house and clean and organize everything. And I was with a good friend of mine. Shout out to my boy, Dom. He's a DJ, I think in Houston now. He's killing it. He goes to Astros games all the time.
Did he used to DJ over at the local gentleman's club?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I know a guy that we call Dom that used to be a DJ up there.
No, not that guy. But this guy's super cool. He was a good friend of mine. He shaved my head into a mullet whenever we were
oh, hell yeah.
when I was 19, I think.
Nice.
Anyway, I was hanging out with him and I was like, bro, will you please just go with me? It'll go so much faster. Plus, it'd be good for my grandma to see I have black friends, So we go, and I'm not kidding you. We're there busting our ass, cleaning, organizing, rearranging, doing everything for 2.5, 3 hours. And finally, I'm like, all right, I think we're done. I go up to Grammy, and mind you, she has not gotten up out of her chair with her little lap dog in her arm the entire time. And I was like, all right, Grammy, I think we're done. I think we're finished. Thank you. I hope this is good. And let me know if you need any more help. And she was like, oh, you're done. She stands up, she walks, and she goes behind the TV and goes,
oh, shit.
doesn't look like you're done.
Oh, fuck.
Big old dust. I didn't dust, Grammy. Listen, there's going to be dust wherever you're moving. You know what I mean? It's fine. So anyway, we spent another hour doing that. And she used to be I'd go over for Thanksgiving. I'd be sitting down and she'd walk by and she's like, when you're finished resting, will you take out the trash? I'm just sitting there minding, when you're finished resting. She was a big I tell you what, Gatlin, I just think in my heart of hearts, I tell you what, that's how she talked. But my favorite story is one time she called me and I assumed it was to come fix the internet. But she was like, no, Gatlin, I made a bunch of dinner. I want you to come over, make yourself a plate and take a plate home with you. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what'd you make? And she was like, spaghetti. And I was like, oh.
All day.
Let's go. I love us some spagoot. You know what I mean? And I go over and I make me off the top, I make, some, and I put it in the foil, whatever. I'm like, I'm going to take this one home. And then I dug in, got me a plate, sat down. We're watching Law and Order. And I'm eating it. And all of a sudden I take a bite. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that a carrot? I'm like, what the fuck? And so I start looking. There's a piece of meat. There's a slice of celery. There's a carrot. There's a whole potato, whatever. And the noodles are kind of brown. I was like, Grammy, what's going on with this spaghetti over here? And she goes, well, Gatlin, last night I made some stew and I only ate about half of it. And I had, a bunch of noodles. And I was going to make spaghetti, and I didn't want to waste the stew. So I just added some water and boiled it up, and I boiled all the spaghetti noodles in the stew and then added sauce, made my spaghetti. And I was like, it was good. But like, Grammy, you got to warn a motherfucker before he eats a carrot out of his spaghetti.
Yeah.
What the? I was like, what is going? I was like, how many days have we been eating on this? Like what was the stew before that? Was that hot dog water? And then you were like, oh, I got this hot dog water. I'm not going to throw it away. Let me make some stew in this, and then let me make some spaghetti.
That's fucking hilarious.
I was like,
Evolved.
Grammy.
Some spaghetti.
I can't do yes, Stewgetti.
Yeah.
Actually, it doesn't sound true. I mean,
It wasn't bad, but
good.
it was a surprise.
Yeah.
And also, it was like, for why?
Yeah.
Because you want to throw it away.
I understand.
I get it.
What was the process behind this?
It's like we went from like stew is like hearty, like Midwest, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then spaghetti's like Italian, you know, like we're just going like far away. Like after that, where are you gonna make fucking baklava? Like where we
Throw it all together. That's hilarious.
yeah, and whenever this is done, I'm gonna turn it into lo mein. You know?
That's funny.
Fucking no, thank you. But rest in peace, Grammy. I love you.
Rest in peace, Granny.
She didn't make you no meatloaf.
Oh, you're fucking right about that, Tiffany. And she can't anymore.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe when you go to meet her one day, she'll have that nice little
Slice
thick,
of meatloaf.
that thick slice of meatloaf for you.
That loaf.
All right, boys. Well, I think that's just about my time. But I want to tell you guys, one, don't be waiting no 28 motherfucking episodes before you hit me back up again.
No, we won't do that.
Yes.
We won't do that.
We got to do...
Actually, man, I'm kind of glad you came on, dude, because you really take control, and I love it.
I like to think that I make it easy for you, but I come in here and I have like a plan. I'm like...
Yeah. Which is like you're the guy with the endless stories, and I love it.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely love it.
And we don't censor shit.
Absolutely
Well,
not,
except
man.
for Claudia's name.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Except for clap. Bleep.
Beep. That's all you're gonna hear. I'm gonna go through this whole thing. That's gonna be hilarious.
I think it's going to be so funny, but we don't censor shit. Okay. I'll tell you what it don't is censor, right?
Yeah, we don't.
There you go.
Here we cut it raw. We get it, put it out exactly how we say it, man.
And I'll say this, nothing set in stone. Of course, Lily's Pizza, the 22nd, pull up. Going to be great times had by all. Show up around 7. Hopefully going to have my buddy from the Bronx open. Going to be me and 3 other local comedians, and it's going to be karaoke afterwards. I'm going to talk somebody into buying my beers. Get fucked up. But hopefully the next time we come on here, my goal is I want to bring Caitlin.
Bring Caitlin.
Fucking bitch.
After hanging out with Jim.
Who's Jim? She's my best friend. I tell jokes about her at every one of my sets. Like
I'm gonna title this podcast "Who's Jim?"
Who's Jim?
Who the fuck is Jim?
Who the fuck is Jim?
And shout out to Beep.
Yeah. Meet me a loaf. That's what you got to put.
Damn, I got so much to work with here. God damn.
Bring Caitlin. But my goal is next time that we do this, because I want to do out of town open mics, but I plan on in 2025, I'm doing my first headline. I will be headlining a show. I will be promoting a show as soon as I find out where and how and when.
Hell yeah.
We're doing it, and we're doing it proper, boys. So,
Hit us up. Yeah. Hit us up.
Sir.
Let us know.
You want me to hit the what it do or what?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. I got to do this. What it do?
Fucking A. Yeah, man. Can't wait to see what you got going on this year, man.
Bro. Yeah, I think I worked out like 5 bits just sitting here with you guys. I just got to go write them in my joke journal. Shout out.
Keep that journal going.
Shout out to Joe Journal.
Will you open it up? The first page just says women's rights.
God damn it. That's hilarious. Well, guys, thank you for listening. Gatlin, again, thank you for coming on.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming back, man.
Me, bro.
You got to come back again, though.
Yes.
This is not the last one.
Not 20. Dude, there's no ever last one, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to be on here. I'm going to come see you guys. I'm going to blow up. The comedy's going to blow up. And I'm going to have you guys workshop my movie script because I got a movie idea.
Sounds like a plan.
There we
Sounds
go.
like a plan.
It might be a shitty movie, but I don't know how to produce shit, so we'll figure it out.
I'm going to be the star, baby.
Hell yeah.
The talent. There you go. There you go.
All right, guys, make sure to go check out Gatlin on the show this weekend and next weekend.
Yes.
I'll try to get something out.
We'll get something out for y'all.
Yeah, before the weekend. So Hey, guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one. What it do?
What it do, baby?
What it do?